So Jussie Smollett may have been dropped from jail, but his lies are most definitely going to take him to hell. Let's discuss. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Beasley here. Hope you all are staying cool, calm, and collected out there. I'm coming at you guys today on Saturday with another hot topic mashup video. I'm hoping to get this out on Saturday, but if it's out on Sunday, it is what it is. I'm here live in the flesh, helping to give you guys the latest news and celebrity gossip. Today, I want to talk about Jussie Smollett being released from jail, Megan Thee Stallion being dropped from Fenty, and Joseline Hernandez dropping the ball on the infamous Zeus network. So let's get into it, shall we? So get into Jussie Smollett. So he got released from prison, jail, whatever. Am I surprised? Not really, because in my opinion, like I said in past videos, he concocted this plan with multiple people that were either high standing in the industry or high standing in the political sphere, or probably both. And in order for him to not rat them out, they probably pulled some strings behind the scenes and got him out of jail early. But you guys, this situation still bothers me because the sheer level of narcissism that Jussie Smollett has. He got off scot-free. He still has to pay the fines and the restitution. Like I said, I did not feel like he deserved jail time, but paying those fines and the restitution, he absolutely needs to do that. But I will say, the fact that he still maintains that he's innocent, it just really bothersome to me, because it's just plain as day that this guy lied. And it's so tragic that he has his poor family believing his lies to a point where they're going to bat for him, literally willing to risk it all on the behalf of their baby brother. Jussie Smollett lied. He lied. This plan, it was formulated to boost his credibility and boost other people's agenda. That's what it was, and it backfired on his ass. And I think since he was probably the one that got the most backlash in the public, the other people behind the scenes just washed their hands of him. And I think that's the reason why he maintains that he's innocent, because he was the only one to face backlash for this situation. Dude, you literally have your family lying on the behalf of you now. You have your family looking crazy. Now, granted, I admire that they will go to bat for him 100%. No matter how loud and wrong he is, they're going to stand behind him 100%. But Jussie, you lied. The biggest glaring lie was the fact that you said you got attacked by MAGA hat wearing white men, and it was two chocolate dark African men. That's what it was. You lied. But at the end of the day, Jussie, you got away with this. Move on. You don't need to do anything. Don't speak on this. Don't talk about this. Act like this did not even happen, because you truthfully got really lucky with this situation. He legit almost started a race war, y'all. And it's gotten so bad to a point where, if something like this happens again, if somebody, especially if somebody that's, well-known, comes out and says that they were faced with a hate crime happened to them, it's going to be harder for us to even believe them. And also coupled with the fact that, this is off topic, Chris Brown, he was accused of SAing a girl, and that girl lied too. That lady and Jussie are going to make it hard for victims to come forward if anything truthfully happened to them, because it's going to make us second guess their case. Jussie, you got away with it. Lay low. Don't talk about this. Fade into obscurity. That is the best thing that you can do. Moving on to Megan Thee Stallion. Now, you guys, I always say this, full disclaimer, I love Megan. She's from my hometown, love her to pieces. She's a dope rapper, all that jazz, blase, blase. I want to talk about the fact that Rihanna dropped her from Fenty and unfollowed her on Instagram. Now, you guys, this may sound frivolous, but I think this leads to a bigger story. For one, she was dropped from her Fenty deal. Mind you, you guys, she got the Fenty deal last year after Rihanna dropped Dre and Michelle, because Dre and Michelle came for, not really came for Megan Thee Stallion, but she made light of Megan allegedly getting shot in the foot by Tory Lanez. She basically said, I want a man to care about me so much that they would shoot me too. And then Rihanna proceeded to drop Dre and Michelle over that. and picked up Megan Thee Stallion. But once this news came out, Megan Thee Stallion's team came out and said that, oh, well, her deal expired a year ago. And, you know, that may be all fine and dandy, but when you couple her being dropped with Rihanna unfollowing her, that leads to something pretty fishy. Now, like I said, this may sound frivolous, but usually, like these days, when like a high-standing celebrity unfollows somebody, that basically like confirms how they feel about them. That means they don't really F with them. And my thing is, what does her deal expiring have to do with Rihanna unfollowing her? Now, if you guys, you may take this for like a pinch of salt, but I will say, I feel like Rihanna unfollowed Megan Thee Stallion because I've said this in the past, something with this court case is going to come out and make Megan Thee Stallion look bad. Like, we already have like a lot of celebrities and people unfollowing Megan and supporting Tory Lanez on the low. They're not making a big deal about it, but I know some people announce it, like Chris Brown and I think even Drake. Don't quote me on that. But for the longest, Tory Lanez was canceled, couldn't make any moves in the industry, and now he's making moves and a lot of people are running behind him and supporting him because they know something that the public does not know yet. And that's another reason why Megan Thee Stallion has been trying to lay low, because I don't know, y'all. Like, it just feels like something is going to make her look terrible from this court proceeding that's going to happen. And then when you couple with the fact that the court date keeps getting pushed back and pushed back, why is this date getting pushed back? Like, let's go to the whole entire court date. Let's do this and get this over with. And then there's like some mishandling of the truth with Megan. Like, they said that they didn't talk about the DNA evidence in one court case. Like, she came out and said that they didn't have a proceeding on that. But when you look at the court transcripts, they did talk about, you know, the DNA not turning up. Like the, I think it was like the DNA on the gun. Like, it was found inconclusive. Something like that to that effect. Y'all, things just feel really fishy with this Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez court case. And I got my good eye on it. Usually when I feel something, 9 times out of 10, it comes out being true. I'm a very intuitive individual. So take this with a grain of salt, mind you will, but Megan Thee Stallion, girl, I hope you're prepared for the backlash that's going to come. And let's talk about Joseline's gutter butt ass cabaret on the slutty ass Zeus network. Now, you guys, I will say, Joseline for the most part is one of my problematic faves. I think she's funny. I think she is just an all-time just a big goofball. But you know, she has duality with her because one side of her is playful and the other side of her is just a shitty human being. Now, you guys, I normally don't talk about Zeus because I can't do Zeus. You know, for $5 a month, you guys can support a hoe or two on the Zeus network. Like, just trash ass network giving black people a bad look and a bad name. But Joseline's Cabaret is supposed to be a show where strippers and hoes go on to like reform themselves and like pick up a job in Joseline's Cabaret while getting reality TV fame, allegedly. But Joseline's Cabaret is under fire because one of the castmates by the name of April, she was attacked on the season 3 of The Reunion. God, this show lasted 3 seasons. This show made it to 3 seasons, y'all. She was attacked by Joseline Hernandez on The Reunion and also allegedly attacked by her fine boyfriend by the name of Ballistic Beats. Trash man, if this is true. Very disappointing. Like, I thought he was a good influence for Joseline, but I was clearly mistaken. He allegedly pulled her wig off and dragged her by her real hair and ripped her own hair out. Like, it was a hot ass mess. Now, the footage has not been released because The Reunion has not been released. Like, I'm assuming they just taped it and it's probably going to air maybe in the next 2 weeks. I don't know the turnaround for Zeus, but Zeus is pretty cheap, so it may just be a week. But y'all, let's talk about something a little deeper. Joseline Hernandez, if you guys don't remember last year, she got on the Wendy Williams show and got on Wendy's ass about like how Wendy always puts down black women, and Joseline Hernandez is trying to help black women by uplifting them and changing their ways and changing their way of life. But my thing is, Joseline, you had the opportunity on this show to reform these hoes. I mean, because y'all, there are real life prostitutes on this show. Like, even like in the last season, Lunel got on YouTube and said that like they were like pimps dropping these women off at The Reunion. Like, these hoes were trying to get reformed on your show, but all you do is degrade these girls the same way you were probably degraded in the past when you were a stripper hoe. Like, Joseline Hernandez is just scandalous, just shitty behavior. Like, I just don't understand how she gets away with it. And she actually, I do, because she's hilarious. Joseline, despite all the fuck shit that she puts on, is a goofy ass, funny ass girl. And we let the comedy excuse the fuckery. But like, at this point, like, if this footage makes it to the light of day, Joseline and the Zeus Network may have gotten their last bit of pay. Because, like, baby, you let your man step in and drag this girl. Now, I'm assuming that this girl was probably beating Joseline's ass, and then he tried to like restrain her, and in the process snatched her wig off, snatched her hair off. I'm hoping that he didn't like straight up hit this girl, but the way she puts on, she like is basically saying that like he dragged the hell out of her. And I think there's another girl on the cast that said that they abused her too. And when you couple this story with the footage of the show, you see Joseline just verbally abusing these girls like a damn pimp. It's just like, whose side? Like, it's kind of hard to even take Joseline's side in this. But overall, y'all, the Zeus Network needs to end. Like, the Zeus Network is just, it's not even good garbage. It's garbage. Like, Love and Hip Hop is good garbage. But this is like a receptacle trash. Like, it is just, septic tank status, baby. Like, Zeus, I cannot. But you know what? We are in a very low vibrational time, and like, being positive and uplifting is not, it's not what the world wants to see right now. Everybody just wants to see ratchet, shitty behavior. So we're going to continue to reward Joseline for her piss poor attitude and shitty pimp-like behavior. Like, y'all, the same way she talks to these girls is the same way that Stevie J talked to her. And don't even get me started on his high ass, getting his dick sucked on a live interview. Like, baby, please. Like, what is going on with these adults today? Like, everybody is almost 40 and 50 years old, still acting like they're like 19. Like, get it together. But yeah, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about these stories. As the world turns. Y'all like my jacket? Oh yes. Yeah, I got on my AKA today. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about these stories. Those are my views. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to come back at you guys with some more content.